Hi guys. Hi everyone. Happy Sunday. Oh, the sun just came back out. Oh my god, it got super bright. I hope you guys are having a great weekend and a great start to your new year. This is my last day in Costa Rica, and then I will be home. I will be home tomorrow evening. So I thought I would get on here one last time while I had a little bit. Hi everyone. I just spent the day doing some rock climbing and up 8 waterfalls this morning, so that was really awesome. That was like my first 3 or 4 hours of my morning, so it was a great way to start the day. And now I'm watching my last sunset at the beach, so the sun's gonna set in about an hour and a half here. Hi everyone. I'm not sure why the I don't know why the sunset is at like 5 o'clock here, because that's the time it sets back home where I'm from, and we're really close to the equator here, so it's a little confusing to me. I'm really surprised. Hi Diana. So that was really weird. When we got here, we hadn't even made it to where we were staying yet, and it was like 6:30 and it was pitch black out. So gets dark really early here. So we're waiting for our last sunset. So yep, I spent the morning 3 or 4 hours with the waterfalls this morning, which was really great. That was a really magical experience. I didn't want to take any food offerings with me, or really any type of biodegradable offerings. So what I did was I have been finding little white stones on the beaches as I'm here, because it's traditional in a lot of places that you can leave 3 white stones as an offering at any place of water. So then it's sort of like, it's inconspicuous. It looks like it should be there. You're not hurting the environment. You're not maybe like attracting animals down to the water that would not normally be by the water, because we got out and swam in one of the waterfalls, and the guide we had with us, he didn't say how deep it was, but he said it was really deep. So it was a wonderful, beautiful, magical experience. I'm so glad that I did it. My daughter got in with me and swam, and it was awesome. So hey everyone, thanks for joining. Happy Sunday and Happy New Year. Hope you guys are having a great start to your new year. And I'm hoping when I come back to do some more, really, instead of live videos, but some more set videos on my experiences here and things that I've learned. So how are you guys' New Year's going? How's the start to the new year? I hope it's been full of ease, and it's hard to have the weeks off and then you jump right back into stuff, and sometimes I mean, I'm ready to get back to work, honestly, but it's always a transition. It's a transition out of work, and it's a transition back into it. Like, it takes me my first really 3 days of vacation to acclimate that, okay, I'm on vacation. I don't have to be thinking about all these things or doing all these things for work, etc. So my first 3 days of vacation are not even really vacation. So honestly, making a new mala for the new year. That's awesome. That's a great thing to have for altar work, for your magical work, for your prayer work. It's snowing in Michigan. I'm sure it is. I saw that we got snow on I think it was New Year's Day. It was like totally covered. I had some friends who sent me some pictures, and I was like, haha, I'm not you. The snow is beautiful, but I'm not going to retire in the snow. I can tell you that. I'm going to retire someplace where, for one, there's free healthcare, and 2, it's warm year round and I can be active year round. I have no desire to be trapped in my house. So, and I have no desire to really stay in a country that doesn't have free healthcare. So, do I pour my own palm wax candles? I do not. I do not. They come from a reputable company that I've been working with for about, ooh, I'd say about, the first company I was getting them from, I'd been working with for about 7 years, and then I have a new company now that I've been working with for about 2. So, sorry if I'm like super like hot mess right now, because I've literally been in the water since 9 o'clock this morning. Either freshwater springs, rivers, waterfalls, or the ocean. So it's been, I think it's almost 4 o'clock. So what is that? 7 hours? So yeah. Thanks for joining though, guys, on your Sunday. I hope you're having a beautiful Sunday. Oh, the sun is coming back out. I'll try to spin you around and maybe you can see the ocean here. There you go. I'll try to give you a view of it. Oh, thank you. It is very relaxing here. It's very beautiful here for sure. Oh, and thank you. Yeah, I think the humidity, this is the most humid place I've ever been in my life. It's like you step outside and it's instant, like, there's a lot of like talcum powder going on down here. I can tell you that. So, it's the most humid place I've ever been, and I've been to a lot of tropical places. So I don't know if it's like this year round or if it's just this time of year, whatever. But so I think it really helps for cleansing, because you're just constantly sweating. So you're constantly drinking water, you're constantly sweating. Yes, I am enjoying it. Thank you so much. Yeah, honestly, this is just the easiest way to get my hair up so it's not like a total rat's nest and getting like super damaged by like the salt and the sun. Yes, they play a lot of Mexican and Latin music here. That's like I wouldn't say 24 hours a day, but I would say like 18 hours a day. Right now we're actually at we're at a little lounge area in a resort. We don't stay at resorts, but this one has been very, very kind to us, and they've let our kids use the pool, and they've actually extended so many amenities to us. They've been really gracious, so we were very lucky to find them, and they've been really welcoming. The whole staff has just been totally amazing. I told my husband it's like Stepford in Central America, because I can't believe how perfect the people are here. Hey everyone, thanks for joining on a Sunday. Appreciate you spending some of your Sunday with me. It's getting pretty bright out here. I might have to put my shades on so I can see you guys if you guys are commenting anything. Hopefully the signal should be pretty good here. That might be too dark. I don't think I can even read with that on. So yeah, so I hope you guys had a great start to your new year. And if you have any big goals or plans, I wish you the most success with them. I've definitely been working on that down here. I brought a new little like brainstorming journal for me for my business. And I've been really just sort of letting my creativity go and just sort of working on ideas to fill that up. So quick question. After you feed your lodestone for a while, do you have to clean the foods off and feed it again? I would have to ask what you're feeding it, because different people feed them different things. Some people feed them with oil, some people feed them with like whiskey or rum, and some people fill them with iron filings. That's for Aries, Sun, Moon. What was your favorite thing that you have seen or done on your trip? By far was swimming in the waterfall. That was really cool. We had to climb up, vertically, a couple of pretty steep mountainsides to get up to the final biggest waterfall, and then I got to swim in that with my daughter. There was a big natural bathing pool there that the waterfall created, and I was swimming in that with my daughter. My son is he's actually gotten much better with the water down here, but he's a little fearful of the water. We've gotten him swimming lessons and everything, but actually now he's been swimming in the pool by himself. So that's like a big, honestly, I would say that's probably my favorite part of the trip, was my son gained a lot of confidence with his swimming this trip. So I will say that's my favorite part. My second favorite part was swimming in the waterfalls. No, you don't have, if you feed them iron filings, you don't have to clean those off. You just keep adding to them because they can lose their magnetism a little bit sometimes. So just keep adding them. That sun is like super, it's blazing. Yeah, it's been very magical. It takes some getting used to, I'm not gonna lie, because this is a third world country. There are things like, you can't go to this, when you go to the store, you have like one choice of Band-Aids. Like there's no Neosporin at the grocery store. Like you have to go to a pharmacy to get like an antibiotic cream. There's no recycling. There's nobody picking up the garbage. There's no like regular mail. There's all kinds of things that we just take for granted back home that don't exist here. So it takes some getting used to. There's no street lights. There's no street signs. So how often do anyone need a How often do you need a cleansing? Is that what your question is? Sorry. Are you going to bring back any fun curios that you may have found? I'm gonna say no, because we need to get through customs I have 2 children with me, and I need to be able to get through customs really easily. So, and customs are pretty strict here. We got lucky on the way in. The customs line was about 2 hours long, and we got lucky that we got snagged and pulled through. We got separated and pulled through earlier than other people did because we had 2 children with us. So that customs line, we had already been in it for an hour, and it was at least another hour to go. So that's after you get off of a 8-hour flight. So I'm not trying to bring anything back, honestly, that could slow down. Normally I would. When I was at the last place I was at, I was in St. Croix, and I brought back some ylang ylang flowers to make Kananga water, and I was able to bring those back. But here, I'm not going to press it. The customs is a lot different here, because St. Croix, of course, is an American territory, and this is not. So I'm trying to interpret your question here. I'm guessing, how often does anyone need a cleansing? I would say it depends on what's really going on in your life, how much magical work you're doing. But I would say typically once a week or more. Just depends. Hey everyone, I'm going to jump off here in just a little bit. But, oh, hi Ryan. Hi everyone. Yeah, not for this trip. Next trip, trying to plan my next trip already, because that's how I am. I'm a planner by nature. I don't know. I'm looking at maybe the Bahamas or Jamaica to get away to. Customs has gotten a lot different than it did when I was traveling, like 15 or 20 years ago. So things are just way more intense with customs. So I really don't test it too much. I don't want to give them a problem. I know they're just doing the job, so rocks and things you can bring back, like small rocks, not dirt, not plants, no seed pods, things like that. So yeah, but I'm just going to be on here a little bit longer. I just wanted to say hi to you guys one more time. I'll be back to work full-time on Wednesday. But everything is open. The site is open. I'm still answering emails. The internet connection is pretty good here. We're actually looking at the next time we come back, a place that we actually looked at it today, and it has a more steady internet connection and some better just some better things for us to utilize while we're here for me to work. So, oh, that's good to know. The waterfalls in Jamaica are incredible. I've been to Jamaica before, but it was a very long time ago, and I know my experience will be totally different now, just because I was so young. I wasn't really, as you age, you go to different places and you enjoy different things about them. So the things that you enjoyed when you were younger, if you were like partying or whatever, are not the things that I would enjoy now. You know what I mean? Like, you grow, and there's other things where my time would be spent on, that my emphasis would be spent on. So But I hope you all are having a beautiful start to your new year and a beautiful Sunday. And like I said, everything is still, I'm still able to answer emails. Everything is functioning as normal, so feel free to email me if you need to. Still doing consultations while I'm here, that's no problem at all. All right, I think I'm gonna jump off here, guys. Thanks so much. It was nice to chat with you guys for a little bit. Hopefully I'll be back on maybe this next weekend. I'm gonna try to. So we will see. I think I'll put out like a topic. You guys can maybe get your thoughts or your questions ready on it. Or if you have any suggestions for my next live, please feel free to send me a DM. I don't normally DM, but I will accept ideas and suggestions for videos that way. So feel free to DM me if you have anything specific you want to talk about next time, okay? All right, you guys take care. Okay, be blessed.